So we're looking forward. Hopefully he get a run in the first game. So we can look at him from early.
You want to see Blair lighting up the pitch, Mehdi?
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. Your favorite analysts are here to provide their feedback on the latest happening in the world of sports. And today we want to focus on Jamaica potential 11 for the friendly match against Japan on the 3rd of June. So the analysts are here to pick that potential 11. We're trying to assist Tapa in making the right decision. So fans out there, if you see your player in this 11, you can just leave those comments in the comment section below. Analyst, for goalkeeper, Raymond, we have 4 options. Andre Blake, Dylan Barnes, new player to the squad, Dennis Taylor, and Jadine White.
Walker, this is a tough one. Not almost Andre Blake. Come on, you start me off with that. Andre Blake, clearly, you need to get him in the sticks as early as possible, so he can catch a form and chemistry. So clearly, Andre Blake, I expect him to start in this game.
All right, so everybody agree Andre Blake will be the goalkeeper for this match against Japan.
A no-brainer. Andre Blake.
And as you say, Adrian, central defense should be a no-brainer as well, right? Who playing central defense? Which pair we using?
The pair I'd love to use is Damon Lowe and Liam Moore.
Yeah, that unanimous.
What about the best defender in championship, Mr. Ethan?
I'd want to give Ethan some time. I mean, he has played 1 game for the Reggae Boyz. I wasn't all that impressed. He was okay, but that turn in the US match brought chills to me. I mean, that drop shoulder and turn that happened there, not supposed to happen when you are a top defender, and defenders make errors, but I'm not so sure. So I'm giving him some time, probably needs some time to work in. But at this moment in time, I'm not leaving out Damon Lowe. I think he's still our best center back. And I liked what I saw from Liam Moore. So I'd love to see the 2 of them partnering. And probably at some stage, Pinnock will get a look in.
And the other defenders we have are Kemar Lawrence, Adrian Mariappa, Wesley Harding, Alvas Powell, O'Neill Fisher. So who will be our right back, Eddie, and who will be left back?
All right, let me start with the most obvious left back position. Cabby, Kemar Taxi Lawrence. I know Belly's there as well. There are others, but after signing the contract and getting a new lease on life, going back to MLS, I think Tapa will start Taxi at the left back position. Over at right back, I know Alvas Powell would be the better fit, but I kind of leaning towards O'Neill Fisher. I know persons might kill me on this one. Don't know what the panel is thinking, but I'm leaning towards O'Neill Fisher. So I'm on the fence there. O'Neill Fisher, Powell. Analyst?
Powell.
Ricky, you agree with this?
Powell for me. More experienced player.
All right.
I mean, not just more experienced player. I think Alvas Powell adds that type of dynamism to the right back in terms of attacking going forward. The challenge is if you don't have sound central defensive midfielders, we can get exposed in that area. So Alvas Powell is a more dynamic player to look at, O'Neal Fisher is a more safe player to look at in terms of playing in that era. But I would go with Alvas Powell as well.
Ray, you'll go with the same Alvas Powell?
Yeah, it's easy to say that, and I can see why.
So the consensus is Alvas Powell will play. For defensive midfield, Adrian.
Where am I getting this question? I mean, this is a headache, boss.
My time. Pick me.
It's a heck of a position,
I mean, it's a heck of a position.
Before you all rush in, I will just list out the names of the players that were selected for midfield so that the players out there don't feel like we're ignoring them.
Aye.
Casey Palmer, Ravel, Kevin Lambert, Devon Speedy Williams, Junior Clemens, Lemar Walker, Luca Levy, Kevin Isaacs, Michael Hector, Tyreek McGee, Joshan Anglin. So you can rush me now, central midfield.
Well, I mean,
this central is not a no-brainer.
No, not really. No.
Oh, come on. This should be a no-brainer. The problem is that Ravel Morrison is our best central midfielder. The challenge is that he's currently unattached and not playing. Devon Speedy Williams is the alternate to that. So he would be fit very good in terms of central midfield. But for more experienced player, my first pick would have been Ravel Morrison with Devon Speedy Williams being second there. So that's a central midfield.
Ricky, you same pair?
I would use Devon and Kevin. Devon Speedy Williams and Kevin Lambert in those two positions. I'll put Ravel in the attacking midfielder position instead of this one right here. So Devon and Kevin for me.
Raymond.
Why? I almost would have put Anglin. So I'd have put Anglin and possible Ravel in the midfield.
You just want to go from a different angle?
Almost.
Anglin. Actually, yeah, man, put Anglin, man.
No,
okay.
I will go with Speedy and Lambert. Speedy and Lambert in the two.
You're going to use Ravel as an attacking mid as well?
Yeah, Ravel as attacking, the cam.
So far, almost all the analysts says Speedy Williams. So Speedy takes one of the central midfield position. Lambert, who is more defensive minded, will take another, or this is where Hector put up
Lambert,
his hands
Lambert
and his
for me,
foot and
Lambert, because I hope the way it goes forward and comes back. So he can go in the middle, break out the passes, make the passes to whomever, whichever teammate.
This central defensive midfield position, which is a headache, if I had my good options in central defense,
What about your favorite Luca Levy?
Right. No, I wouldn't start. I'm gonna play, but I wouldn't necessarily start.
Play win.
I'm coming off of the bench.
No. When we have other players who can take off of the bench.
We have more than three subs, right?
We have Kevin Isaacs. We have Anglin. We can't even put Bobby Reed in that position there.
No, Bobby Reed can't. I don't want Bobby Reed play.
That's a joke. Just show say we have more than million other options than Luca.
How Luca do you?
You know him the man.
I want him to take your ear.
Luca not play no ball, brother.
All right, so
Luca out there play Sega according to Tigat. I play Sega and I eat popcorn and cornflakes.
So we settle on the defensive midfield pair, or central midfield pair of Devon Williams and Kevin Lambert.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we work with that.
And for attacking midfield, we have Ravel.
It's a toss-up between two men not playing any football, Maggie and
Yeah,
Ravel.
it's that's a toss up really. The challenge is Ravel is going to inch it because obviously of his experience, and we like what he did in the Saudi Arabia match. So that really edges him there. Although I think Maggie is more explosive in terms of what he offers up the pitch, but you're talking about experience, form. You would definitely want to go for a Ravel Morrison. But there are a couple other options that we could throw in the mix there in terms of
Junior
Casey
Fleming.
a Junior Fleming. But Junior Fleming is more on the wing, although he can interchange in the middle as well. But because we haven't touched on the wingers as yet. But definitely you'd more be looking at players like Ravel Morrison there, Tyreek McGee there, Lamar Walker, but I'd more go for Ravel first and probably a Maggie somewhere after.
Right. So the starter will be Ravel Morrison. Right. So for the left wing and the right wing, who will be on your left wing, Eddie?
The man from Fulham, Mr. Utility, Bobby DeCardova-Reid. Good servant for us, always working hard, putting in 100%. So I love him on the left wing.
And for right wing?
I would put Junior Flemings on the right. Yeah. Junior Flemings.
Adrian, you support this?
No, Casey?
I mean, I think Junior Fleming I've been underrated for years, and I would definitely put Junior Fleming on the right midfield. There are options such as Casey Palmer, as well as our friend Andre Gray. Those are also very good options for either side, probably the right midfield. But I would definitely put a Junior Flemings there. Saw him playing, watched a couple games of him to the end of last season. Also watched a recent game with him. Looked really well playing there. So I would definitely put him. Adds a lot more explosion up front. But the option of having Andre Gray as well for just hard work is not a bad option there. But I would more go down Junior Flemings in that category, in terms of being with the team longer, more experience on the international stage, and then we'll see how we can incorporate the other players going forward.
Raymond, you support this position, Junior Fleming over Andre Gray, Casey Palmer?
Yeah, it's a tough choice. I almost leaning slightly towards Casey Palmer to have that starting position. But a quick change by halftime for Junior Fleming. I know he must come on and play in that position. But for starting, I almost think that Casey Palmer would start.
Eddie, this is your view as well?
Not really about majority rules, so I have to go.
What do you mean? Which one?
So who you put there? Who you want put there?
I would give Casey another try. I didn't think he did too badly in the USA game. But give and take. We're not losing much by going with Fleming, so it's all right.
So
Yeah,
Junior
split
Fleming. When you said Junior Fleming, it becomes 3-1.
Right.
Adrian, you said Junior Fleming.
I'm Junior Fleming, yeah.
Ricky started it with Junior Fleming. So Junior Fleming it is. And for centre forward, Raymond, where the goal will come from?
Shamar Nicholson, come on, come on, with that kind of formation and attack and you want to take, use Shamar Nicholson height as advantage against opponent, and so yeah, You get him in quick and early up front. So Shamar Nicholson for me.
This one was a no-brainer as well, Adrian.
Not necessarily a no-brainer in that effect. I think Javan East adds good dimension in terms of his bustle and his power and his work rate, scoring goals as well. I think Corey Burke is also a good scorer, but I just think when you look at it at the end of it all, Shamar Nicholson adds both goals and heights, height and is the more experienced international forward that we have. So I would definitely be going for Shamar Nicholson. He adds that unpredictability as well, can score from inside, outside the box, using his head. So a lot more dynamism. So I'd be more looking at Shamar Nicholson over the others.
Eddie, there is the newcomer, Blair Turgot. Do you want to see what he's made of for sure?
Yeah, man. And I know Tapa want to see what he's made of as well. We can get a little cameo from him probably in the second half, coming off the bench.
Or in training.
Yeah, we love to see him and see what him can offer, So we're looking forward. Hope he get a run in the first game, so we can look at him from early.
You want to see Blair lighting up the pitch, Eddie?
Doing something, but there you have it, Sports DTM fans. Sports DTM combined 11 for the Reggae Boyz match against Japan on the 3rd of June. For goalkeeper, we have Andre Blake. For central defense, we have Liam Moore, part 9, Damian Lowe. And for the wing backs, we have Kemar Lawrence and Alvas Powell. For central defensive midfield, we have Devon Williams and Kevin Lambert. And for central or attacking midfield, we have Ravel Morrison. For the wingers, Bobby Reed and Junior Fleming. And for the center forward, Shamar Nicholson. That's the DTM combined 11 for the match against Japan on the 3rd of June. So fans out there, let us hear from you by leaving those comments in the comment section below. What formation do you think works best? And we're going with a 4-5-1 formation. What formation do you think works best? What starting 11 do you think Jamaica should go with for this match against Japan? Leave those comments in the comment section below. And always remember to like, share, and to subscribe. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell all of them friends to come and join the Sports DTM family. Be blessed.